You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com, Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. The film I'm going to talk about right now is called Bridge of Spies. And this is directed by Steven Spielberg. In this, the screenwriters are the Coen brothers, Ethan and Joel, with Matt Charman. Also, the man that's who playing the lead role, well, is, you know who he is, Tom Hanks. But let me tell you about the film. This film is about spies. I mean, real spies during the 60s, during the Cold War. Well, at the beginning of the film, you see the Russians putting a wall up to divide Berlin, East and West Berlin, you know, East and West Germany, period. Because they wanted that part because of some deals that didn't work out between the Germans and the United States, really. After the war, there were a lot of promises made, and no one kept them. And so that's why, part of it is why we had that problem there with the Cold War and also with the split of Germany. Now, we had some spies, and they had some spies here in the United States. So at the beginning of the film, you see this man, he's sitting in front of an easel painting. But then you look around his room, you see he has we call spy materials, radio transmitters, and other little gadgets and things like that. But people are watching him. So finally, he gets caught, the Russian spy. He goes to court, but they needed to get a lawyer to defend this guy. But you got to remember, there was a lot of hate at this time. Americans hated Russians and feared Russians because they had the atomic bomb. So, you know, we had spies over there, they had spies over here, but we finally caught one of their spies. So, to show that we were a good country and we still believe in our rules and regulations, they needed a lawyer to defend the spy. Well, the spy was defended by Donovan, a lawyer. He really was an insurance guy. But he had a law degree, and they chose him. They, the government, and his company. And he is played by Tom Hanks. Now, Tom Hanks was the type of guy, Donovan, the character, he's the type of guy, he wanted to make sure that everything was correct. But the judge and the country just wanted to push this through and put this guy in jail immediately. In fact, they wanted to kill him. But because of that, the lawyer said, nah, let's not kill him. Let's keep him for the future. You never know what can happen. Might be a trade you might do. And he predicted that, Donovan, the lawyer predicted that. So they pushed the trial through, and the guy was found guilty. With the evidence that they have, but, you know, there was a lot of rules and regulations and laws that were broken by the CIA and the FBI to get this guy. And his lawyer tried to fight for him to, you know, make sure everything is correct. But the judge said, this guy's guilty. I don't care. He's going to be guilty, but I'm going to give him life in imprisonment. Then what happens to us in the United States? They shoot down a spy plane, and they capture one of our spies. Not only that, they captured another American student, too, who was left there in that part of Germany where the Russians had, and they put him in jail. They kind of convinced everybody that he was a spy. So what happened was Donovan had to negotiate a trade, not just for the Russian spy, but for the two Americans over there in Russia. And that's what the story is about. Now, was this well acted? Was this a good story? And also, did Steven Spielberg do his best with this film? Now, I remember when I was a little kid, I remember this, but I didn't know all the details. this is why I truly was absorbed into this film, because it gave me some details that I didn't pay attention to and I didn't know, and brought some things to me that was true in this film about what happened at that time for this exchange. And it was thrilling. These are one of these old spy movies that you used to see back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. You know, it was very good. It was excellent. I was floored by the story, acting, directing, and editing. So I will say I'm going to give this 3.5 palm trees out of 4. The reason I'm only giving 3.5, I thought the music wasn't that great. And I thought I wanted to know much more about the student that he had to bring over to, the United States. But I didn't learn a lot about him. But 3.5 palm trees out of 4 make this an excellent film, Bridge of Spies, and one of Steven Spielberg's best films I've seen in a long time. Hey, thank you for watching Your Entertainment Ticket with Al McGee at www.yeticket.com. I want to thank you very much.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie